Hello. The chance to speak here is almost as exciting as it is humbling. It's also a little difficult probably to be the last panel before the champagne pops on a Saturday night. But when I first started to think about approaching a declaration, I started just trying to think about the big cultural shifts of the last 50 years. And my kind of soundbite summary of it is that since the last declaration, it's gotten really noisy out there. All these new technologies have risen up and allowed new and louder voices to emerge, and there are still a lot of good ideas, maybe more good ideas than ever before in the dialogue, but it's all shuffled up in a big deck of pretenders, and it's really hard to parse out what's real and what's substantive. But lucky for us, landscape architects are listeners. We are trained from the beginning to listen to a landscape, to read its patterns of light and water, flora and fauna and people. And in those patterns, we find performance and we find poetry. Thank you, Cindy. And while I think we hear this poetry, I think we're becoming less likely to engage with it. I fear that we're losing our dedication as designers. Our legacy is Olmsted and Lenote and Jekyll and Church and Ferran and Kiley and Halprin. And our conversations need to be not only with everyone in this room, but also with our forebears. We need to ask, how did their work engage form and pattern and scale and tectonics? And then we need to ask if our work is doing the same thing in a way that's just as powerful. And if the answer is no, we need to try again. And we need to try again, and we need to try again. Because I don't think we can exchange design skills for rendering skills and pretend they are somehow the same thing. And I believe this because I think the landscapes that are going to be truly sustainable and truly resilient are the ones that are going to be imbued with enough beauty and enough meaning that future generations are not going to be able to part with them. And just to return for a moment to this sort of cacophony of voices out there, just in the 6 or 7 years since I finished the MLA, I've worked on projects with kids and techies and hipsters and mayors and homeless advocates and civil rights activists. And if we listen to their voices, we can find out what they love about their landscapes. And then if we listen to Olmsted and Lenote and Kiley, we can find the tools we need to amplify what the kids and the techies love, and we can make it enduring. And I just want to say I want to see us get excited about design again, about materials, about poche, about space making. And for all those voices that are out there, let's focus on designing spaces that are as experientially rich as they are performative. And let's be design leaders that are fueled by a boundless curiosity. Let's lead by listening. Thanks.